How's it going, guys? Equal here, and welcome to week 3 of the PGL. This week we are up against a scary opponent in Enestor27, who, like Lax last season, was in my top 3 for the majority of the season for the best players. It was Lax, Enestor, and Tops, who's no longer in the league due to outstanding personal circumstances. But yeah. So him and Lax were in the top 3 of the league for the majority of the season, and his draft this season is actually kind of scary. It's actually kind of scary. So let me go ahead and bring up the team, or his team, real quick. Oh no, we'll do my team first. So I actually have something that I need to touch on with my team, which I will get into in a minute. So my team consists of Volcarona, Mega Altaria, Milotic, Gengar, Heliolisk, Mega Aggron, Avalok, Swellow, Crocodile, Terrakion, Celebi, and Claydol. I did, in fact, have to do a transaction which pains my heart. We had to let go of Lipard. As much as I love Lipard, Praxis T-Wave, U-Turn, Knockoff, Sucker Punch, Pursuit, Encore, Taunt. I love Lipard so much, but unfortunately our team was a little bit weak to fighting, and we only have one spinner and one defogger, and the defogger isn't really viable as a defogger. That's Swellow, of course. So I needed to pick up fighting resistance and a spinner, and Claydol just worked well on that. So we now have Blink the Claydol on the squad, and I'm happy about having Claydol. It's a nice defensive mon, and it's got coverage out the ass, and it's good. It's a good mon, especially in league type play. But I'm upset that we had to leave Lipard behind. I really am. It pains my heart. But yeah, that's our draft, and then his draft is Blissey, Cofagrigus, Scrafty Latios, Mega Charizard Y, Sandslash, Mega Sceptile, it's a regular Sceptile, Slurpuff, Cradily, Feraligatr, and Raikou. Oh, excuse me, and Raikou. He went and contracted Raikou, which is a fast electric type, which is something that I would have loved, because Raikou's my favourite dog. So looking at his team, as you tend to do, the main thing that pops out at me with his team is that he actually has a mon that outspeeds ours. We have the fastest draft on average. Even without Lipard, I think we still have the fastest draft on average. And our fastest mon is Swellow here at base 125. He has Mega Sceptile, which is base 145. This thing outspeeds my entire team. Like, my entire draft altogether, it outspeeds. That's kind of scary. I don't like that. I love speed control. I love being the fastest player on the field. And now he can do that. So that's bad. And we don't have webs either, so a little bit of an issue. So that's a thing. Another thing is that he hits particularly hard on the special side. He's got Mega Charizard Y with base 159. Just regular Latios, which has base 130. Obviously, Mega Sceptile has base 145. Raikou has base 115. He has some pretty hard physical hitters as well, but nowhere near that. His hardest physical hitter is actually Mega Sceptile with 110 base attack, closely followed by Feraligatr in base 105, and then Latios in 104, and Sandslash in 100. So looking at his team, physically defensive mons, they're not that much use to us, considering that his two of his most hard-hitting physical attackers are going to be run special. They're going to be run special. For instance, the Latios and the Mega Sceptile. And then he has Feraligatr and Sandslash. Sandslash is a little bit on the physical side because it's so slow. And then Feraligatr, it's a good one. I like Feraligatr, but it needs Dragon Dances to set up to be its full potential. So, you know, physically we don't need to worry about too much. Especially we do need to, and then speed control is another thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get into our team. We have a new player coming to the field this time. Actually, we have all three of our mons that we haven't used yet coming to the battle this time, I suppose you could say. Starting off with Swellow. Swellow has got the Flame Orb, Guts ability, obviously, Facade, Brave Bird, U-Turn, and Quick Attack. 252 into attack, 216 into speed, and 40 into HP with a Jolly Nature. Now, there is no way that we outspeed a Mega Sceptile with this thing. Mega Sceptile, 100% of the time, is going to be running max speed. We can't outspeed it. Period. It's base 145, we're base 125, we can't speed it. So the next highest, or the next fastest mon on his team is a regular Sceptile in base 120. And I'm sat here thinking, he's not going to Scarf Sceptile. Why would he Scarf Sceptile? There's no guarantee that we're going to bring Jet as a Pokemon. There's no guarantee. So he's not going to Scarf the Sceptile, so we just have to outspeed, max speed, timid Sceptile. And we do with 216 points into speed. And with the remaining 40 points, I can put that into HP, get some more hits off with the Flame Orb. It puts us at an odd number of HP. I think if we're level 50, I think it does the same. Let me check that real quick. Level 50. It does not, but that's fine. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. You know, it's fine. It's good. And I was running Calcs, but before I built the team, and I'm sat here thinking to myself, we haven't brought Swellow yet. And I know it's not the hardest physical attacker in the world, but let's just see how much it does. And between Facade and Brave Bird, we have a chance to OHKO a lot of the mons on his team, surprisingly. Obviously, not the Cofagrigus, because that's base 145 defense. That's his physical wall. I think we might OHKO the Blissey, but I don't know if that's max defense, max HP. It might not be. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we nearly OHKO the Freligator. We OHKO the Raikou with Facade, and we outspeed it, which is good. We OHKO the Slurpuff. I don't think we OHKO the Cradley. We OHKO the Sceptile with Brave Bird. We do a shit ton to Sandslash and Mega Charizard. I think we OHKO the Latios, which is a big thing. Not with U-Turn, but I think we do with Facade. You know, Swellow hits hard, and anything that we can't one-hit KO that switches in on us, we can just Quick Attack and finish up. So Swellow is a really nice one to have. It just hits a lot of things super effectively. I was tempted to run Scrappy for the Cofagrigus, but I don't think that's needed. So, you know, I'm happy bringing this thing to the team. This was my first pick for the team, so it's good. I like it. It's good, Swellow. Next up, we have Lullaby, who is our Gengar, holding the Life Orb, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Energy Ball. 252 into special attack, 4 into special defense, and 252 into speed, timid nature. This thing, it gets coverage, man. It gets coverage. It gets coverage. It gets coverage. I went ahead and I built the team, and originally I did not have Energy Ball on here. And I'm sat here thinking, right, so we have Volcarona, Claydol, and Crocodile. All of those are weak to Freligator. If Freligator wants to set up a Dragon Dance, Swellow dies to an Ice Punch, and I think it gets that sped. Jora, our Aggron, does not get KO'd by anything, but it can't really do much in return. I'll get onto that in a minute. So I needed something to hit the Freligator hard with, and so Energy Ball needs to be on there. Dazzling Gleam for the Scrafty, because he actually swept the Scrafty week 1. He set up some Dragon Dances and did work, so we need Dazzling Gleam on there. Plus, you know, Scrafty just on its own can KO us with a knockoff because it's a good mon, so we don't want to get KO'd by a knockoff. So just outspeed Dazzling Gleam are good. Shadow Ball, just for just normal stab coverage. Cofagrigus, Latios deals with. Sludge Bomb for the Sceptile line, for Cradley, you know, stuff like that. It's just it's there to hit hard and hit everything. Basically, that's what Gengar is here for, and I haven't used it yet, so hopefully it works out for us. Who knows? I'm sure it will. Next up, we have Jora, our Mega Aggron, also a new member of the team, making it, or not the new member of the team, but a new member of this team coming to battle. He has 252 into HP, 252 into special defense, 4 into attack with a Careful Nature, which is the same set that I normally run for Avalugg. Holding the Aggronite, obviously. Heavy Slam, Rest, Toxic, and Avalanche. This thing is really just there to soak up hits. You know, it's very, very bulky. Like, insane. I went ahead and put Rest on there because we don't get any, we don't get Wish and we don't get Recover or anything like that, so Rest is our best bet. Heavy Slam is literally just there for coverage. Toxic is there because if we want to store stuff out, we can store stuff out. I was tempted to run Thunder Wave, but with the Mega Sceptile there, which gets Lightning Rod, and the Raikou, which gets Volt Absorb, not the best idea. And then Avalanche just so that we can hit hard. For instance, if the Mega Sceptile wants to come in, I don't think we even need to get a hit. We'll just pop off an Avalanche and OHKO it because it's 4 times weak. It gives us an option of dealing with Mega Charizard because that's a neutral hit, and Heavy Slam is not. Plus Mega Charizard's defense is not great. You know, it's good. Gives us something for the Cradley, because I think Grass resists Steel, even though Rock resists Ice. But you know what, we'll work out. It gives something for the Sand Slash. You know, nice and just coverage moves. I haven't brought Jury yet because I've favoured Avalugg this far, but I think we'll do well with him on the team. I put Stealth Rocks on him to begin with, but I decided to go and put Avalanche on there instead, just for the Sand Slash and the Sceptile and whatnot. So you know, that's good. Coming up next, we have Bandito, who is our Choice Scarf Crocodile. Same set as last time, except we have Rock Slide instead of Stone Edge. And the reason for that is that Stone Edge makes no sense. It just does not make sense to have. The only thing that we hit super effectively with Stone Edge is the Mega Charizard. Why would you run Stone Edge when you can run Rock Slide, which is more accurate? Because Stone Edge likes to miss. Rock Slide's more accurate and it OHKOs anyway, so we'll do that. Obviously, knockoff for the Latios, for the Fagrigus, for the Blissey, stuff like that. Earthquake is there for coverage, especially for the Raikou, because Raikou is a little bit of a problem. It also deals with, I don't know, Cradley, I suppose. Superpower, coverage as well. You know, Blissey, Cradley, stuff like that. It's good. It's there, again, to hit hard, hit fast, knock some stuff out. That's what Bandito's there for. That's what Bandito does well. He's an Adamant Nature, by the way, because I don't like running Jolly Scarf, because I don't see the point in it. When you can put that little bit more into attack and hit harder. So that's good. We like that. Next up, we have Blink, our Claydol, making his debut in the first week that he's allowed in. Actually, that's a good point. He's got Rapid Spin, Dazzling Gleam, Cosmic Power, and Stealth Rock. With the leftovers, obviously Levitate ability, 252 into HP, 4 into physical defense, 252 into special defense with a calm nature. This is an interesting set. Obviously, my special wall of choice is Milotic because that gets Recover, it can store things out, it's a bulky water type, which is nice. But looking at this team, Milotic doesn't do that much. It does not do that much. You know, it's not good for the Raikou. It's not good for the Cradley. To be honest, it's not even good for the Slurpuff. If the Slurpuff wants to set up a Belly Drum, obviously Joro is going to be our main thing, but Blink does a better job of dealing with it than Milotic does. You know, it's just a little bit better in my opinion for this matchup. Plus, I want to use Blink, and we needed a Rapid Spinner too because we don't have Avalugg, and I don't have Defog on Swallow, so we needed a Rapid Spinner. So Blink is nice. So it has Stealth Rock and Rapid Spin, obviously, for hazard setup and removal. Cosmic Power, so that, you know, if I can get in there and set up some Cosmic Powers without taking too much damage, this thing is going to get hard to take down. It's going to be hard to take down. Knockoff will be an issue, but the only thing that I really see running Knockoff is the Scrafty. I don't know if Feraligatr gets it. If it does, then it might use that. And Sand Slash maybe. Anything else, I don't see running it. So if I set some Cosmic Powers, we can do work. And then the last move to note is Dazzling Gleam. Our team is rather weak to fighting, and our fighting resistances in Gengar are weak to Dark. So I think he's bringing the Scrafty. I said about the rain last week against Nate, and while Nate did bring the rain, he didn't bring it in the way that I thought he would. So my predictions aren't great, but I think he's bringing the Scrafty this time. I'm pretty sure. So, you know, we can't hit Scrafty with Psyshock or Psychic, which is what I wanted to run with Stab. And we can't hit the Mega Charizard with ground type moves, and the Sceptile resists it, and you know, just ground doesn't do a lot for us. So I wanted to put Psyshock on there, but the Scrafty is a bit of an issue, and if it wants to come in on anything, it's this thing and Lullaby, so not good. So we need Dazzling Gleam to just knock it out. I think it OHKOs, so we should be alright, unless it's Assault Vest. If it's Assault Vest, then we're a bit screwed, but you know what, we'll rock out, because why not? I can feel my voice starting to go. I've been recording for too long. And then the last one that we have is Winra, our Volcarona, running my favourite set, well, kind of. It's got the Lumberry for Paralysis from the Raikou or the Blissey, and then Toxic from the Blissey or the Cathagragus. Bug Buzz, Fiery Dance, Quiver Dance, and Roost. Bug Buzz is there for the Latios. I could not run Giga Drain this time because nothing else on this set would hit the Latios. And to be honest, I know we have Dazzling Gleam on 2 Mons, but the Latios is a bit scary, and this thing can deal with it. Especially we have Quiver Dancers up, so that's nice. Yeah, so Bug Buzz does that. Fiery Dance just for coverage, and because I like the special attack raises. I really, really do. And then Quiver Dance, obviously, to set up, and Roost to stall him out. Rocking 252 into HP, 204 into defense, 52 into speed with a bold nature. This spread is my favourite, either that or max defense, and no investment into speed. This spread is my favourite because it just sits there and it sets up Quiver Dances, and then it roosts the health back, and you can't status it, you can't stall them out because he's got Lumberry. And I love Volcarona, and this is a great set to use. This is one of the reasons why I love it. So I'm really looking forward to sending this thing in and wrecking some lives. So yeah, that's our Volcarona. That's our team. So you guys got to tell me what you think of it. I think it's okay. There are obviously a few things that are a bit of an issue. We don't have much for the Feraligatr, which is a slight issue. We don't have much for the Mega Charizard Y. I've prepped more so for the Mega Sceptile than the Mega Charizard Y, because he hasn't actually brought the Mega Sceptile yet, to my knowledge. I don't know if he brought it week 2 or not. I have to double check that, but I don't think he has. And I can deal with the Mega Charizard Y in other ways anyway. You know, it's not as fast, and I can hit it harder. So you know, Mega Charizard Y is not so much of an issue compared to Mega Sceptile, I think. But even if it does come, we've got ways to deal with it in Rock Slide, and you know, Swallow hits it hard. Even Gengar hits it hard, and Gengar outspeeds it, so it's nice. But yeah, that's our team. So tell me what you guys think of it in the comments below. Hopefully you guys are rooting for your Worcester Warranes. Fun fact, no one can pronounce my team name. It's great, I love it. It just makes... I love like hearing people say, oh, here's coach, equal players of the Worcester Warranes. I love being tricky like that, it's fun. But yeah, that's the team. So if you're a proud supporter of the Worcester Warranes, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think. And yeah, that wraps up our video for today. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, be sure to click the like button, because it tells me that I'm doing a good job and that you guys want to see more. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and get about this. So thank you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye. I can feel my voice starting to go. It's not good. I have to record another video after this. Help.